Do y'all think that Taylor actually was the one to shoot Bill? Because at this point, I'm starting to doubt it. The way they dragging it and study replaying it, and how Taylor had said, she can't believe she did that, or it wasn't her, it wasn't me. What she said, it wasn't me. So I'm like, okay. Then Liam the other day, I think last week, was saying how he thought he had did it and everything. And I said, okay, did they bring up this whole storyline again for a reason? Even today, Sheila was saying how she knew of him back then and she couldn't believe it and all this. And I was like, wait a minute now. Now they got me wanting to go back and replay the episodes. Because was Sheila even on the show then? Was she back on the show then, should I say? Or whatever. Because I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to think she didn't do it. But who could have done it though? Because I know Liam, they suspected Liam because of everything that was going on between Bill and Steffi and everything. Then Taylor. And who else did they suspect? Did they suspect Reg? I don't know, but I don't think it was them. I said, I don't know. Y'all comment down below. Do y'all think Taylor did it the way they dragging it? And if she did do, you know how they rewrite stuff and stuff. That's his stuff and stuff. Okay, so the episode starts off and everything, and Katie wants to know, you know, what Taylor and Steffi are talking about. You know, because Taylor said it was the charges were dropped because of her, because she's the one who shot Bill. And I said, sing it from the mountaintop, Taylor. Sing it from the mountaintop, because you itching to tell somebody. And I said, if they don't figure something out soon, some way to get Sheila soon, Taylor gonna turn herself in. She is gonna turn herself in. I think if she do, that's when they probably will reveal that it actually wasn't her, because everybody gonna start digging and finding out information and stuff. But yeah, I said, sing it from the mountaintops. So like, you don't supposed to want, the more people that know, the closer it gets to, everybody knowing. Anytime somebody know a secret and they let people in on the secret, that's how they end up finding out or whatever. So okay, Mac Daddy Dollar Bill over here running game on Sheila, and I feel like she's running game on him as well. She definitely running game on him because she manipulated him like a mug. But I still say they both using each other. I said she never fails to mention, oh, they abandoned you, oh, we are like, oh, this is love, I never had this before, oh, we better for each other, and all this stuff. And I said, that's manipulation. She manipulated him at this point. But Sheila was talking about she grateful and everything for Bill, and she just laying on him. They keep playing. I tell y'all every time. They always why they keep playing that music. Oh my goodness. Okay. Brooke and Hope go to Deacon's place of business, to his restaurant. I'm gonna say that because it's hard to pronounce that name. And Deacon all excited about having his restaurant, and I said, I can see it now. I can see it now. It's all gonna fall back if they even pursue it, because they might not even let him, pay for being involved, because apparently Sheila ain't even paying the price or whatever. But yeah, he all excited. He's still working on that doggone piece of trying to perfect it and everything. And I said Sheila gonna have to come up with a new plan, because any day now Bill gonna be out of there. You can tell. Anytime Katie come back, like when Brooke came back, he was telling her she right, until Sheila intervened and started speaking for him and stuff. I said, so yeah, he getting closer and closer to being done with her, I feel like. That's why she feel the need to steady remind him that they left him and they abandoned him and they couldn't appreciate him. And I said, stop manipulating this man, because you don't want him to turn you in. You don't want him to call the judge back up. That's what you're doing. That's why she keep on saying, if you want me to leave, I'll go. She ain't say I'll go back to jail. She just said she'll go. She said, I might leave, but I ain't going to jail. Oh my goodness. But yeah, she gonna have to come up with a new plan. Sheila starts thinking about the conversation she heard. I ain't even gonna say it, overheard. She was eavesdropping. Or whatever. And she keep thinking about it. And she's trying to, see where his mind is at, see if he's still thinking about it. And he admits, he got caught up. He keep admitting that he got caught up in the past and everything. And I said, Bill, you don't want her. You just lonely. You is lonely. I said, I feel like, look, he was asking Katie yesterday, are you seeing this a chance for us? I think yesterday, yeah. Excuse me. If you think it's a chance for us or whatever. So I was expecting him to say that to Brooke. Now Brooke come back and said, yeah, that's a chance for us. I said, she leave out of there. You out of there. If he was willing to go, well, it seemed like from what they were showing, it looked like he was actually considering going back to Katie if she allowed it. So I said, if he was willing to ditch Sheila for her, he'll ditch her for Brooke, and she had to try harder or whatever. But yeah, Sheila keep popping back up. She said, I can't leave the house for 1 second. Somebody coming over here trying to intervene with what we got going on. Cause they do every time she either be gone or she'll be up the steps and she'll come down every time. I said, you might as well stay down. But okay, so Sheila, no, Katie, not Katie. What's that good name? Katie, yeah, Katie. Katie can't believe that Taylor shot Bill or whatever. She's upset. Brooke and Hope are talking about Sheila, and Deacon just zoned out. He zoned out, and he really seems to care about Sheila. I said, he really like her. That's more than I can say about Bill, but I don't know though. He really seemed he keep fantasizing about them dancing and all this, and I was like, man, this is probably gonna be some mess. Sheila doing what she do to try to manipulate Bill, reminding him of everyone leaving him. Katie upset about Taylor admitting to shooting Bill. So Taylor is explaining what happened, and she feels guilty. She feels real guilty. That's why I said they're gonna have to watch her, because if they don't, she gonna go turn herself in. And I think that's when they're gonna start to see, because they keep mentioning oh my goodness, excuse me, they keep mentioning the whole her shooting him and everything. I said, now I wonder if she actually didn't, who did it? Because now I gotta go back and watch the doggone episode, find it somehow, because I'm like, I don't know, the way they writing it, you would think that she actually didn't do it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I was waiting on Steffi to defend her mama when Katie was study, like, explain. She want to know, just study, like, okay, you shot him. He the father. I told y'all, it's gonna be every episode where she make mention that she the father, that Bill the father of her child. I said every time, and they still want enough to make him not sleep with your sister. She do it every time. I know y'all. Every time, this the father. I mean, I understand because it's true, But at the same time, it's like you talking like that hold weight or something. They don't hold no weight. It only hold weight to you. You'll ditch any and every man for this man because y'all have a son together because you love him. But he will not do the same for you, obviously. And you shouldn't want him to. But I said if it was Brooke over there talking to Taylor like that, Steffi would have been put her in check or whatever. But Deacon is trying so hard to hide his feelings for Sheila. He even turned around. At first, I think Hope noticed that he was quiet or wasn't saying nothing. He was zoned out. And she said, you okay? And everything. But other than that, the whole time they going back and forth, they talk to each other. Hope and Brooke talking to each other. And Deacon just turned around. He not saying nothing. And I said, y'all can't read the room? Well, it ain't no room because y'all outside. But, I said, do y'all see this? And he just thinking about him and Sheila just dancing and everything. And with how, this is what I was talking about. I said, with how they dragging this storyline, with the whole Taylor shot Bill thing. I said, did she? Did she really? Or are they going, or are they bringing all this up for a reason? Maybe to say Taylor didn't do it after all, Because if she turned herself in, then they find out who actually did it. They're going to make Sheila had done it. Now, what reason would Sheila have? I don't know now. That's why I said I got to go back and watch the episode. Because it's like, would they actually make it so she actually was the one who did it? Because she mentioned how she didn't know him like back then. And the way Taylor just shot you and all this other stuff. And I was like, okay, I don't know. I don't know if they trying to make it seem like Taylor didn't do it. The way they keep showing how somebody just came, picked up the what you call it. Did I say the word? Oh, my goodness. Because they don't like you said it on here. But the way they keep showing it in the flashback, they still not showing the actual person. So I'm like, okay, maybe she didn't do it because they're not showing the actual person. I can't wait until they reveal that not only was Deacon hiding Sheila out, but he was sleeping with her as well. Because they keep saying, they being Hope and Brooke, they keep saying how they don't understand how any man could be in love with Sheila. And Deacon over there acting guilty and everything, but they can't see it. He thinking about Sheila, and I said maybe they'll do a scene where Deacon acts out of jealousy and gives himself away, and him and Bill, get into it over Sheila or whatever. I said, yeah, because I know they ain't gonna let this slide, because Hope was in the office that day talking about her father wasn't involved with Sheila and all that stuff. And I said they need to let her see and Brooke, because that will further prove that Ridge was right. But Steffi says that they need to figure out a way to stop Sheila and get her out of their lives and everything. And that's where the episode ends. I think they show Sheila and them again. But y'all let me know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Do y'all think that Taylor actually shot Bill? Until next time, deuces.